Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Shiva Loka by Alice Coltrane. This is part of my ongoing series where I'm reviewing songs that come from albums that are on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. The way the series works is I'll do reaction videos for 2, sometimes 3 songs from each album, and then eventually I'll go and listen to the rest of the album on my own, come back and let you know what I thought. So this particular album is number 446 on the list, Alice Coltrane's Journey in Satchidananda. Hope I pronounced that right, which was released by Impulse in 1971. About the album, Rolling Stone says Alice Coltrane was a key part of her husband John's fiery late-era bands. You can hear her own musical voice in full flower on this LP, named for her spiritual teacher Swami Satchidananda. Coltrane blended the sprawling modal jams pioneered by her late husband with drones from the Indian Tanpura, Pharoah Sanders' spiraling soprano sax, and her own rapturous harp. The result is a meditative bliss out like jazz had never seen, part earthy blues and part ethereal mantra. A lot of words I'm just stumbling over right now. And a potent influence on sonic seekers from Radiohead to Coltrane's grandnephew Flying Lotus. All right, so with that, I will say I don't think I've ever heard anything from Alice Coltrane, so this will be a brand new experience for me. So with that, let's jump right in. This is Alice Coltrane, Shiva Loka. Here we go. Sorry. I did not know going in that that was going to be an instrumental song. So much to my surprise, but it was fine. It was a fine song. Not really my cup of tea, but it was fine. So let's break it down piece by piece like we always do. Normally I would say let's start with the lyrics, but yeah, the song is instrumental. As it says here. If only I had scrolled down just a little bit further. I will read the about section to the song though. It says, Shiva Loka roughly translates to realm of Shiva, which is the realm of third member of the Hindu Trinity, also known as the dissolver of creation. It is the second track off Journey in Satchidananda. Satchidananda. Yeah, I don't know anything about Hinduism, so I'll take that for what it's worth. But anyway, I think when the song first came in and everything was kind of all these instruments were going off one after another, it was like, all right, this is a little much. But then when that bass line came in, that was very consistent. The doom 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum bum, like that was really nice. And that gave me something very consistent to kind of follow throughout the song. And then I like what they did with like bringing some saxophone in again around that steady bass line, bringing in the harp across that steady bass line, and even like some violin. Especially with like some scratching, I thought was interesting. The bass line does kind of tend to start to fade as the song goes on, but by that point, it's kind of already stuck in the ear to where like I was almost hearing the bass without it necessarily being there. I was almost filling in the notes sort of for them, which I thought was kind of an interesting take musically. I can see the whole like idea of this like spiritual enlightenment, right? It's almost what's the word I'm looking for? Like a cliche, a trope of like movies and TV. Whenever a character goes to find like a spiritual healer, you have like that sort of harp progression that I think she played here. It's become sort of this thing that like signifies certain people, certain types of again healers and things like that. So I just think it's kind of interesting, and I wonder how much of that again is maybe pulled from like Hindu and from that sort of traditional type of music. But I think regardless, not necessarily my cup of tea, but I think all the instruments were played very well here, and I think they worked together really well overall. And so I think instrumentally, I'm going to give it a thumb up. I thought it was, pretty decent overall. As far as replay value goes, again, not really my cup of tea. So am I going to put it on my playlist? Probably not. Although I do have a couple of instrumental playlists here and there for when, maybe I can listen to music and do anything. I can listen to, music with lyrics and singing and screaming and whatever else. And while I'm reading, while I'm writing, while I'm doing anything else, right? Some people can't. So I have those instrumental playlists for when I want to listen to music and maybe people don't really want those vocals in there. And so I mean I could see this maybe making one of my instrumental playlists, but I don't know if I listen to it very often. Again, not really my cup of tea. So but it's not a bad song. That's the thing. So I feel almost bad, but like for replay value for me, I give it a thumb down. I'm just not really going to listen to it much. But hey, regardless, still a pretty decent song. Good, I think, first step into, Alice Coltrane. Again, having never heard her music before. And so, yeah, thought it was pretty decent. So, hey, hope you're still enjoying the series. As always, if you are and if you appreciated the music, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. If you like what you saw here, consider supporting the channel. Like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because I'm always taking those requests. And then you can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.